second year students. This is fifth chapter, that means South Asia in the post-Cold War era. So from this chapter I am not going to discuss elaborately about anything, only just what you should have to study from this chapter or where you will put your concentration more. I will already show that. So first of all, you must have to know about what is South Asia. South Asia means a particular geographical area which consisted of 7 states: India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Maldives, Bhutan, Nepal, etc. And they have common geographical areas. For example, in the north of South Asia there was Himalaya region, then in south Indian Ocean, in west Arabian Sea, and in the east Bay of Bengal. So that is the geographical boundary that actually created a united concept of South Asia. Otherwise, the people of South Asia belonging to different countries and they differ from one another in many things, but that geographical boundary actually somehow made a natural unity among them. So that is all about what is South Asia. Then there are a number of states, and all these states are underdeveloped states, and most of these states are not even politically developed, or they are unable to develop political culture or democratic culture also, except India. So whatever may be, and that is why you read the question about causes for the failure of democracy in Pakistan, why Pakistani government is not successful to establish democratic government in that country. Mainly their politicians, their aristocratic class, their landlord groups, they are not interested to establish democratic system in Pakistan, and so democratic system is a failure. Then they have conferred more rights or more authority to the military personnel, and that is why very often military coup take place in Pakistan, and government changes every now and then, and the international communities are also not interested. Even America is not interested to establish democratic setup there, because they thought that strong military government can at least check the terrorist activities to a certain extent. Otherwise terrorists may got upper hand in Pakistan. So for all these reasons democracy is not successful in Pakistan. You read that question. Then from Sri Lanka you may get the questions, reasons for the ethnic conflict in Sri Lanka. So ethnic conflict between whom? Between the Tamil and the Sinhalese. Earlier Sri Lanka was known as Ceylon, and later on it was known as Sri Lanka. But before getting independence in the Sri Lanka, Tamil people were living there from time immemorial, and the bordering Tamil Nadu is also there. So from there also some Tamil people are migrated in Sri Lanka, and time came one time the the Sinhalese people, they thought that okay, what will happen, this is our homeland, we should have to enjoy all the facilities, and Tamils people should be treated as second class citizens and all this, and Tamils are deprived from all rights and liberties, etc. And ultimately Tamil terrorist group, that means NTT, Tamil Liberation Tigers, came into existence, and ethnic conflict took place between Sinhalese and Tamils. India government also interfered on that matter. Ultimately India government, they have established their military hold there, but ultimately India government came out from that area, and many years Sri Lankan's government faced that problem of ethnic turmoil, but their economic condition were they remain more or less intact, or economic condition were more or less developed. But nowadays at present Sri Lankas are facing much more difficulties so far as economic problem. They are facing acute economic problem. They have taken huge loan from China, and that's why they are overburdened with that loan, and now they are facing problem. Then in Nepal they have monarchical form of government at one time, and that monarchy was absolute monarchy. Ultimately they have established not democratic government but party government in Nepal. They have tried to establish democratic government also, but now there is they have again developed the intention of uh, moving towards monarchy again. So far as Bangladesh is concerned, from Bangladesh we may a question may be there how Bangladesh came into existence. All of you are aware of the fact that at one time Bangladesh was known as East Pakistan, and because of clashes between the East Pakistani people and West Pakistani people, ultimately a new country came into establish, and that was Bangladesh. And in that turmoil, in that war between East Pakistan and West Pakistan, India government actually helped the East Pakistani people to win their freedom of win their war of independence, and ultimately Bangladesh came into existence. So in Bangladesh also they have two-party system or multi-party system, but democracy in pure sense of the term still not established in Bangladesh. Still, to certain extent, the religious groups, they are interfering in the political setup of the country, but then also this country is moving towards democratic system, and they have given they have given opportunities to the ladies also. And in this country the prime minister is not only a lady, but other ministers, some of the women ministers are there who are enjoying important portfolio in Bangladesh. Then if from this chapter you will have to know about the relation of India with its neighboring countries. So what are the causes of dispute between India and Pakistan? Then what are the causes of dispute between Bangladesh and India, or which are the areas where friendship is established between India and Pakistan? Then how India maintained relation with other countries? What is the present relation of India with Sri Lanka, whether it is better or not? Then how India government behave with Nepal and Bhutan like small countries, or Maldives. You also remember about Maldives. That country was one time ruled by Sultanate. After that they have nowadays established, they have recognized multi-party system. That is also a small country. One time they have also faced military coup, and at that time India government actually helped Maldives king from come out from that difficult situation. So all these things you will have to study. Then you will have to study about South Asian Association of Regional Cooperation, that is SARC, that was first established in 1985 at Dhaka. And the main intention of this institution is to develop cordial relation between the countries of Southeast Asia, to develop economic, political, social and cultural relation, to strengthen the relation, to avoid the bitterness among the countries, etc. And the SARC consisted of 8 states, because Afghanistan also joined with SARC, you remember that thing. But because of their personal differences, because of the selfish interest of all the countries, SARC still are not able to play the role what the people are expected from SARC. And for development of economic relation, they have established another organization that is known as SAFTA. SAFTA means South Asian Free Trade Area. That means they will liberalize, they will open their trade, they will remove their trade barrier. Okay, they will remove their trade barrier, and they try to establish free trade between the countries of Southeast Asia. And they will try to develop the economic condition of all the countries, but here also still now they are not so much successful. So this is in a nutshell about this chapter. You read the short question: causes of conflicts, area of friendship, causes of failure of democracy, causes of failure of Southeast Asian regional cooperation, etc., etc., then what is South Asia, all these things, and that will be sufficient for you. So thank you.